Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Hello everyone, I'm the 5-minute reviewer and I'm here to review the online game, which is free, called Mechwarrior Online. Mechwarrior takes place in something called the Battletech universe. I'm relatively new to it, so forgive me if I get it wrong. And this is a world where different factions have Mechwarrior pilots who operate giant robots known as mechs and combat each other on different battlefields. So is it fun? Is it worth playing? Find out in 5 minutes. Now, Mechwarrior is a universe where there's a lot of interesting storylines, but unfortunately this game doesn't make use of it. Other than events and faction invasions, there's not really any story in this game where you just hop on the robot, or rather hop on the mech and click quick play and you go into the action. However, I must say that the community is quite great because a lot of players I noticed like to role play as if they're actual Mechwarrior, and we talk about hanging out after the battle at a bar, even though we all know this is fiction, and it really encouraged me to join along. So I still feel it's kind of a waste that Mechwarrior Online doesn't make use of the rich lore that Battletech has. Next, I want to talk about presentation, in other words, how the game sounds and how it looks like. I'm glad to say that the presentation is actually decent. Basically, the mechs have 3 forms of weapons: lasers, ballistics, and missiles. And by hearing and their look of the weapons, all are distinctively different, and you can tell. Even the mechs are suitably gritty, which suits the pessimism of this universe. I don't know who the artist is for this game, but whoever did design the mechs did spend a lot of love and effort in it and did a very good job. And the interface of your mech does give a good summary on your mech status, how much health it has, whether any part of your mech is damaged, and if you want to go into third person mode, this damage is quite visible on your mech itself. So kudos to the game designers. My only complaint as the military man in me, I was a conscript in a Singapore military, is that the weapons kind of sound the same within the same category. Like if you fire missiles of one kind and you fire missiles of another kind, they both essentially sound the same. And another thing that wasn't very well done is some of the cosmetics. They make your mech look very brightly colored, where it's unsuitable for this setting. So putting politics aside, look at this mech that I just downed. He's like brightly colored in trans colors, which is not suitable for the setting because in a gritty world, you wouldn't make your colors like that. So even if they want to put activist colors, they should done something a bit more gritty, in my opinion. And one more thing I'd like to comment is that you do get to fight in a variety of environments, which include tropical, urban, and Arctic and tundra, and even space stations and a volcanic level. So I do give credit for the artists and the designers giving us a wide range of things to fight in. Next, I want to talk about the gameplay. And I'm glad to say the most fun I had with the gameplay is actually uploading your mech with weapons, because you get to choose the type of weapons that go on your mech based on your mech's limitations, of course. Whether you are using a ballistic mech, a missile-based mech, or a laser-based mech. Whether you are aiming for a scouting-based mech, usually with the lighter mechs, or something more assault-based with the assault mechs. So there are a lot of ways you can modify the mechs to suit your optimal playstyle. And I do enjoy the intensity of the firefights. Whether to join the fight or try to flank the enemy are all decisions which I quite enjoy. However, what I find that derails on the experience is that there's a limited number of mechs and the gameplay modes are not very diverse, because they all generally force the players to go into a set strategy, which is mainly to ball up together, not separate, and then to see which giant ball of death, which is a gathering of mechs, will defeat the other giant ball of mechs. Trying to flank them alone usually means suicide for your own mech. So in conclusion, I do find myself having fun with Mechwarrior Online, especially with the customization and the combat. I give the final score of 7.10. I find myself enjoying this game, and I do like it better than World of Warships, where I don't feel I need to pay to win. I hope to see you in Mechwarrior Online and in my favorite mech, the Trebuchet. Thank you and take care everybody and have a good week ahead.